Hello. For today's practice, keeping things super simple, working with lower back tension and hip tightness. As always, we work pain-free, safely. If there's anything that doesn't feel right, please take a moment, pause, and come back when you feel ready. Props are optional. A bolster or pillows for Shavasana, blocks or books, a blanket if you get chilly when resting, and also something to support your knees and your neck when we're lying down. You can do this practice today without any props as well. We will start lying down on our backs, so slowly lowering ourselves down. Knees stay bent, feet hip distance apart. You can have your hands resting on your tummy or arms down by your side, palms facing down towards the floor. Find the most comfortable position for you. Relax around your shoulders. If you feel like you're really pushing your lower back into the floor, relax your lower back and your hips. And we'll start with 5 grounding breaths. Eyes can be open or closed. Take a deep breath in through your nostrils and an audible sigh out through your mouth. And 4 more breaths in and out through your nose. Or if you like the sigh, please go ahead and sigh out through your mouth. One more round. And then opening your eyes if they were closed. If your hands were on your tummy, just bringing your palms down on the floor, making sure chin is not pointing all the way up to the ceiling, but just a little bit closer towards your chest. Make sure that you're comfortable around your head and your shoulders and your neck. And we're going to start with some very gentle pelvic tilts. Feet firmly on the floor, just inhaling, rolling through your lower back and tilting your pelvis towards your chest. And then as you exhale, just rolling your pelvis towards your feet, and perhaps your lower ribs lift off and up off the floor a little bit, and then breathing in, tilting your pelvis towards you, and exhale away from you. Three more. There's no need to lift and push our lower back off the floor like we would in bridge. It's just gentle tilts. 2 more. Just awakening up and stretching out our lower back. Last one. And then release. Coming into neutral. And then keeping your left foot on the floor, left knee bent, hug your right knee in towards your chest, relaxing your upper body. And then we're just gently going to let your left knee drop out to the left side of your mat, keeping your left knee bent. Feeling a little stretch around our hips here, left side, and a stretch around your lower back, right side. Try and relax your left leg. On an inhale, guide your left knee back up with your left hand. And let's swap sides. Right foot to the floor, hug your left knee into your chest and lower your right knee down to the right side. Taking a couple of calm and steady breaths here. Taking your right hand as you inhale, guiding your right knee back up, right foot to the floor, left knee to the floor. Then lifting your right leg up, placing your hands behind your right thigh. Gentle circling and maybe pointing and flexing of your right foot. And then just crossing your right ankle onto your left thigh and just gently pushing your right knee away from you, but pressing into your right thigh. And then bringing your arms out to a T. Just slowly lower everything over to your left side. And perhaps your right toes touch the floor, perhaps they don't. Just keeping your chest up towards the ceiling. It's a gentle supine pigeon stretch and twist. And then as you exhale, slowly bring everything back to center and re-extend your right leg up towards the ceiling. And then we're going to bring our arms down by our sides and gently circle your right leg in one direction. And circles can be as big or as small as you like. If you have particularly tight hips, start off a little smaller, getting a bit bigger. Really push down into the floor with your left foot and keep some abdominal engagement so as not to put any pressure into our lower back. Change direction. I'm feeling a bit warmer now, so I'm making my circles a little bit bigger. And then bring your leg back to center, bend your right knee. Bring your right knee to the floor, lift your left leg up, hands behind your left thigh, and again point and flex and perhaps circle your left foot. Completely relaxed in your upper body. Steady breath. Taking your left ankle onto your right thigh, your left hand is pressing into your thigh. We'll try to avoid pushing into our knee. Gently lowering your left foot towards the right side, arms out into a T. Keeping your chest up towards the ceiling as much as possible. Don't worry if left shoulder lifts off the floor a little bit. Try and relax into your legs. On your next exhale, lift everything back up. Extend your left leg. Little wiggle. your left toes and ankle. Arms come down by your side. And starting with small circles, movement is coming from your hips. Keeping it small or slowly making your circles a little bit bigger. Then gently bringing your knees in towards your chest. And let's do some small circles. We feel a little massage into our lower back. One direction and then changing direction. And then bringing knees back to center. Bring your arms out into a T, palms facing up. And then just take a breath in. And as you exhale, just gently lower your knees towards the right. Not quite fully going all the way down. And on an inhale, bring your knees back to center. And exhale, knees over towards the left. Again, not fully going all the way to the floor. Breathing in. Exhale right. Inhale center. Exhale left. Inhale center. Exhale left. This time bringing knees all the way down to the floor, and perhaps you place your right hand on your left thigh to gently stretch out around your left side, left hip. Release your right arm, bringing it back to the floor. Breathing in, knees come back up to center, and exhale, rolling and lowering your legs over to the left. Left hand gently pulling on your right thigh, not forcing, just till we feel a really nice outer right hip stretch. And then releasing your left arm, inhale, knees back up. And then gently cross your ankles and rock up to seated. From here, let's swing our legs out to the side, and we're going to come into tabletop position using any support under your knees if you wish. Knees under hips, wrists under shoulders, and hands are shoulder distance apart. We'll warm up our spine through some cat-cow movements. So inhale, lift your chest, sink your belly. Exhale, push the ground away with your hands and your knees, chin to chest into your cat. Inhale, cow. Exhale to your cat. And if you want, you can stay doing your cat-cow like this, or you can turn it into a little bit of a flow. So breathing into your cow, exhale, rounding into cat, and then sitting back towards your heels. Bend your elbows, keep low, and on an inhale, rise up into your cow pose. Exhale, cat, sit back towards your heels. Inhale, up into cow. Couple of options. Just move with your breath in whichever version of cat-cow you decide to do. We'll do a couple more. Slowly coming through into cow, and then release, bringing your back into neutral. On an inhale, lift your left arm up. Exhale, thread your left arm through, coming into thread the needle, sliding your right fingertips towards the top of your mat. Take a look back, make sure knees are under hips, edge forward, adjust. Hand can also wrap behind your lower back if you wish to go a little bit deeper. And then gently push your right hip back, leveling out your hips. Notice with that little movement if you feel a difference. And then breathing in, slide your right hand back in front of your face, push down, lift your left arm back up, release your left hand to the floor, inhale, right arm up, exhale, right arm threads through your left. Again, checking knees are under hips and choosing whichever position for your arm. Fingertips forward or left arm wrapped around your back. Pushing into your left hip. Sometimes our hips, one side comes forward a bit more, so push your left hip back here. And sliding your left hand back in front of your face, push down, release, right arm sweeps up, and then back down, coming into tabletop, neutral spine. And from here, stretch your left leg back and up. Toes pointing towards the floor. Bend your left knee. Sole of your foot should feel like it's pointing up towards the ceiling. Push down into your hands and then circle your left knee forward, and then step your left foot to the outside of your left hand and heel toe your left foot in between both hands. Option here is to sink forward or to stay a little bit more upright and to use your blocks. I'm going to walk my right knee back so I can get a good stretch. If being more upright pinches into your lower back, then lean forward, resting your left rib cage on your left thigh. I quite enjoy back bends, so I'm going to remain upright. Holding here for one more round of breath. And then hands can stay on the blocks, or you can move your fingertips to the floor or lower the height of your blocks if they were a bit higher. And then as you exhale, let's come back into half splits, Ardha Hanumanasana. Slide your left heel forward, left toes up towards the ceiling, half splits. And we'll turn this into a little bit of a flow. So inhale, sliding back into your low lunge. Chest can stay lifted or lean forward, and then exhale, just making it into a little flow. Slide your left foot forward. Inhale back into your low lunge, and exhale, half splits. Couple more times. Steady. Calm. Think about what you're doing and how it feels. Last one. Low lunge, breathe in. And then exhale. half splits. Let's hold here. And if you want, you can fold a bit more forward or you can stay a little bit more upright. You can reach your arms forward, stretching out, or slide your blocks closer to you. I have a slight bend in my left knee as well. And then slowly slide your foot towards you, bend your left knee. Blocks can go to either side of you, stepping back into tabletop. Let's take our right leg up and back, toes towards the floor, and then gently bend your right knee, feeling like the sole of your foot is facing towards the ceiling. Doesn't matter if it isn't, but you feel like it is. And then on an inhale, circle your right knee towards your right arm and then step your right foot to the outside of your right hand. Heel toe your right foot to the center. Adjust your back knee, whichever feels okay for your back. Come into your low lunge, either a deeper low lunge or a slightly more comfortable one. Having your knee further back, tend to get more of a deeper stretch. If that doesn't feel nice for you, keep your knee directly under your hip. And if being upright pinches into your lower back, lean forward, right rib cage on right thigh. Feel that stretch. Take a breath in and then exhale. Straightening your right leg, lift your right toes, slide your right heel forward, adjust your blocks. Little stretch in half splits. And then on an inhale, sliding the sole of your right foot back, lunge it forward. Lift your chest or stay low. Exhale, half splits. So just really noticing each movement you make to get into these positions. Bend and lunge. Lift or stay low. Exhaling, straightening and sliding. A couple more in the flow. Lunging forward. And exhale into your half splits and hold. And again, you can slide the blocks forward for a deeper stretch or stay with the blocks closer to you and maybe a bit more upright. Slight bend in your right knee. And our back, hip and knee should be stacked. On an inhale, just gently bending into your right leg, placing your blocks either side and stepping back into tabletop position. From our tabletop, we're going to just pop our blanket to one side and come down onto our left side, side lying onto our left hip. Onto your forearm, making sure your elbow is under your shoulder and your fingertips are facing the long edge of your mat. And just lining up your left hip and your left knee, and then bend your left leg so your left ankle and your left knee are in line with each other. Going to lift your right leg long, pushing your right foot as if pressing into a wall. Bend your right knee. And then take hold of your right leg and gently pull your right heel gently into your glutes. And then release. Keep your right knee bent. And we're going to make some small circles with our right knee. Some small circles. In one direction. And then change direction. Really pressing down as well through your left leg. One more. And then release. Slowly come up. Let's switch to the other side. Again, first of all, just getting the position right so you feel comfortable. Elbow under your shoulder, fingertips towards the long edge of your mat. Everything in line. Right hip, right knee, right ankle. And then bend into your right leg. Making sure that your right ankle and knee are in line. Lift your left leg up, pushing your left foot as if it's pressing into a wall. Bend into your left knee. Reach round, take hold of your left foot and gently pull your heel into your glutes. And then release your left leg, but keep your left leg bent. And we'll start with those small circles, making circles with your knee in one direction. Steady breathing here. And change direction. One more. And release. Gently push up. And from here, we're going to take it back to supine. Any support for your head. I think we're done with our blocks. So pop your blocks to one side. Mindful of how you lie down. If there's any tension in your lower back, lower yourself carefully. And then place your feet so they're a little bit closer towards your glutes, but you don't want to have them too close in. Just make sure you can roughly touch the back of your heels, arms down by your side, feet hip distance apart. And actually I said you didn't need your blocks, but perhaps you would like to take a block or a book or if you have a nice spongy ball, a Pilates ball, that sometimes can be a nice place between the thighs. This avoids our knees from dropping out and engages our glutes, which helps to strengthen our lower back as well. On an inhale, gently roll up through your back, lift up. Doesn't have to be really high. Keep a little engagement in your glutes, squeeze into your blocks. And you want to keep a straight line in the front of your body. We don't want to really push our rib cage up. We don't want to force this bridge because we're going to squeeze into a block. If you don't have a block or a ball, just imagine that you have one there. Hold here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and on an exhale, slowly roll down through your spine. On an inhale, roll up. Push with your feet, squeeze with your glutes. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly exhale down. Last one. Squeezing into your imaginary block or ball, or if you have one, push with your feet. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly exhale down. If you were using any props, pop them to one side. Now from here, roll onto your side, make your way up to seated if you are fetching any props for your relaxation. I'm going to take my bolster and place it under my knees and supporting my hips. If you have your blocks, you may want to place them under your thighs. We're going to come into recline butterfly. Making yourself comfortable in your butterfly. It's a lovely, gentle hip opener. And I really enjoy doing this one with a bolster. You can create some space with your arms, palms up, or place your hands on your tummy. And we'll be here for 8 steady, slow breaths. So soften into your legs. It doesn't have to be a deep butterfly. Soften into your face and your shoulders and just allow your body to rest, relax. Eyes are open or closed. And gently bring some movement back into your fingers, back into your toes. Guide your knees back up to center. Just rolling or gently pushing any props away from you. Roll onto any side and slowly make your way up to seated. Coming into a comfortable seated position, resting your hands in your lap or on your legs, eyes open or closed. Just notice how you feel. How does your back feel? How do your hips feel? Do you feel like you've created some space, released some tension? Just take the next few moments to observe how you feel in your body. And then slowly lifting your gaze or open your eyes. Thank you for practicing with me today. Do let me know if you found this practice did indeed help with any lower back or hip tension. As always, I'm open to any suggestions you may have for other parts of your body that you feel could do with some release. Take care, have a great weekend, and I'll see you next week.